watch you more copy me the Barbie Jumjumedi. So now say Atanase, now say Nkoma Ubibia when you bre now here na no pay Nishu and fine and Chiashron confirma Ura Daniel Prepra, lead executive Danny Pep Ventures, esa onsusu ohwe Jumedi cha papa. And as yet Nasia and someone a wopron so mpanifo eba bebubo hu ya ba di hu ate poe na afi ya trim nia ba mu nia wom nia hwem nia wom na yenya ne saa no na ede eye adwentoato ano enam so eboa ma ya famu aba na ede aboa mo man Ghana mpuntu atimi akonkan bidin di kaba benifo na no pay den sa ato nsa frɛ mo ne ɔte nsa nifa so no ho a lawyer Michael Junior deputy secretary Greater Accra NPP lawyer Emakwaba
menso mi chia wo native
sanso ne ede chiasronko ede ma owura Peter Boama otukuno member of the NDC's communication team openi akwaba
kaba me
hu wache pa
bia movement no anyame adom bibia anyame
and I no pen some crebe ese 9 ye bebo modern ne mum ba ko yakọ emienu ne di nkan payment of judgment debt ne di ama CP ene ne di ama owura woyomi CP die no minority for na press conference ene wo mo kire se kwan a aban afaso no odi sasem no mani nye ho isanse na saying chief of staff atro akoma public accounts committee say sika etua 94 million euros no omunim hohe say public accounts on be hwemu a yemisa mame beti mo dedunsu minority 40 kwapai say adan na yetua sika bi etisa 94 million euros na Ministry of Finance Bank of Ghana ni saa nyumeku ahodo nyina ho na aban so wonim hohe eno judgment part 1 judgment debt part 2 ura Martina Midus assign akan ho biom gangant 1 part 2 or say kwan state prosecutors eyo madwuma for ura wo yumi asem no nani nye ho ni titru any NDC's legal team any role a omo play or say they are meddling in the affairs of state prosecutors and cresa na me say na so lawyer ha no be chichi nsem no so Raji Kubechi Bilam Tiakoto state property $400,000 and $400,000 na odiakoto sa edanya asase kakra eni sisuo na anam court wa kopiem Supreme Court na Supreme Court de hunsem bai hom prepare na doso jeki so obeje Nila Vanderpool say wotimu de nya de obetu ne obetu china je say Ministry of Works and Housing akache nzu ontu Nemo yekase ontu kra ono kra wa apply dada so no so person woto enti aye who is who for state bungalow na face cement prices so a shorty ama ni bo so ayedin then na ekoso ha gasem any diamond cement ni puzalana no mo maka no eno nkomudi etise ba bia won cement ni bo no etisen nkomo a ho na no panyi no na ye ma watena se ye ma akwa ba biom for our text messages bre 1769 60 misremo 1760 and our Facebook Multi TV World and our Facebook no betimi asani email kaba@myjoyonline.com. Ye matana siwiem. Na yemfa someone efa judgment debt no enhyaste. Na ewa kwa ahodo mienu medical car minority for on CP and afewura woyo mi someone Martina Midu ediaba. Martina Midu statement no ewa pa na me kan accept the amount. Or say I have read the worries expressed by Honorable Ayukoyo to on CTFM online on 18 May 2012 about the seeming delay in the prosecution of Alfred Woyome and other for suspected fraud and other offenses arising out of the ill-fated government of Ghana and Waterville contracts. And I entirely share his desire for expeditious justice through an early prosecution of the case. Now, class here, or say the subsequent decision to allow the Inspector General of Police and his Director General (CID) to arrest and investigate Alfred Agbosiwoyome and Samuel Nekwe Tete was clearly a victory for Ghana, resulting from the intense pressure from the overwhelming public agitation against a cover-up of the scandal in the circumstances of my exit from office. I have every confidence that the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions is given a free hand to direct the police investigation resulting from police docket will be solid for prosecution. Of course, na obedru ase ha. Waka say kwan or say the last paragraph. What I fear is the so-called NDC legal team some of whose members unethically make it their business to meddle in the professional affairs of the Office of the Attorney General, while at the same time acting as lawyers for clients whose interests are opposed to that of the republic. I'm as concerned as Honorable Ayuko to get to the bottom of this suspected fraud, crime, or crimes. I appreciate his patriotism in keeping this matter alive in the eyes of the public by his intervention. Martina K. Amidu and Anessa Eshasiye. Now, NDC legal team for no so about Yomwano. Dr. Clement Apak, a member of the Forum for Governance and Justice. Yeah, and almost Omakasa Fahon. NDC lawyers, Ura Abraham Maleba on Swakasa. Ni na no fasanse mi ho. Na minority for the so near them. Peter, I'm sure say free so. Na Ura Martin Amidu, enya de obeka no atum. Even sitting from baby out here no. Wasan atubi egum and a minority for the so on CP. Yefa no on judgment that minia.
Kaba ni edi kan ma memfa enchiama omo a anopai o ma jemre ene yebeye sa nsembue mu pensem na medi di kan no em se ye kire judgment debt asie dodo na sabio eya wo mo nheda ente judgment debt asie. Judgment debt ye ekebia ye de bo aban no se wo bedwen se aban no e de nafa kwan bia eye kwati kwan so a chese na nani nje ho na ode ne kogina court na bu se o abrantie we maame we aban de we amuni ni di ye no muni na ndi ni ye nti muntua ni se sika we eno ena ye judgment debt ye ba aban mu no 2009 transition team share no from Ministry of Finance initial report on the brain provisionally na judgment debt edaho ese o man ni tua 549 million Ghana cedi 549 million Ghana cedi na chese wo man no omode nkofo bebre afa kwati kwan so a chese wo mo ni omandi ni yie enti na sa aka ni nyina ese e clear free ho na ne ewo judgment debt mu ne se court ni rule a interest ebeda so enti se wantua na build over the period. For instance, CP asemi CP judgment no they were supposed to have paid them long time enti every day no brand ni ano interest no ebi enyi ebegu so na ne ama judgment debt abeye de wo mem hanom ene woyomi asemi ya ebeto odwa no na medie ne eye me nwanwa ewo woyomi asem no mu ne se woyomi asem no ya boroburu su bia Ghana ni bia wa follow issue we no enim bibia start free ye ekwan a president Kufuor aban ene MPP fo woyomi ede ne company ba ya omuma na adwuma womogi adwuma ni free ni nsem ene ehun nsem bebre eno no that point no ya overemphasize that point na nye eye me de ewo woyomi asem we nyina mu ne say for the first time in the history of this country no yenya president bia asem we see ye no one transfer one kase o corruption there as old as Adam one kase ono there se obi ba no obe corrupt na na so obe bribe na ono no obe pinchi ne ho akase o kona sa bra biem se oba na masesa madwen na magye one ka we nyina wodi ahokeka e de asem we e ma yoko se yoko enhwehwem ne ho behia se ye beda na di ene se MPP for no mu ye dede e wo sa wo yomi asemi ho no yoko for eto sa from se ne munim e wo wayomi asemi mu no momfa mbra na momwa nhwehwemu no ne yentimi hu no kre a ewom MPP for say hey yeti kwa pai wo kai ne esi wo mam ha safu mafo no dimdika court obi amwa no dimdika court ene ne kekeka ho afa report ni beto odwa a ye indict safu mafo Obiamwa any MPP for bebre no.
Please.
Please. Please. Lawyer. Report ni be to Jan.
I'm nene kasa
lawyer.
Yoko report no. Also omo indicted Osafumafo.
Yabubo omudi wom.
Yabo did indicted,
but please don't say indicted.
No, they were indicted. They were indicted.
No, so my idea.
No, they were indicted. They were complicit in the matter. Just say no, you for a sports minister at certain points in time.
No. Yoko report no. Essay. Sankofu enu yempenifo a no omo ho asade enu esi. But because they couldn't get a chance to talk to them, the report was
Kaba. I think that it's about I check a cranty. I'm for recommendations. Recommendations in the chese. Obi to say Obiamwa was signing mem oyubia na ancestor was signing illegal.
Which na report and they say Obiamwa ma ho kwan ma ye ko demolish the old stadium and sana ebeko parliament no eno neti amra yes na report.
So what am I talking about?
Okay, so
what was the Yoko report about? The Yoko report was about investigating and revealing people and the roles they played.
True,
that is yes. So that's what I'm talking about. So they were indicted. Emma ni PM kra say enema bi wo ho no ma sikabi ni nneema bi akodi Obiamwa amoside bi akodi civil servants bi ho ene ne kekeka ho. Now subsequently we saw the attitude. Lawyer.
Yoko report never mentioned any money that has gone to Obiamwa.
For subsequent investigation.
Yes, and Obiamwa answered that I was sitting there.
Lawyer, you can write all those points down.
No, but don't lie. It's not fair, Otokono. Don't do that.
Kaba, this is absolutely unacceptable.
No, but Kaba, if you don't intervene, I have to intervene because you can't say they have been indicted. You understand the word indicted?
No, you are coming actually with the anti.
Lawyer, you post. But be that as it be, the way MPP4 react after report, I think Kofu no most more investigation, after almost almost near PPM, no mudimika. We say, oh, police, mon frère, me meba, that is how the MPP played politics of Pilolo in this Wyoming matter. Politics of Pilolo, hide and seek. Na near akopie womu ewo Wyoming issue ni say president akesi sudua se ekwen bia ye befa so se Wyoming oye guilty o so onye guilty o emra eni ni bedi se niese no wo beye wo bia so ane hu apie mu no ekwen bia befa so emra ni bedi se niese no ye beye na Matiamidu eyo bia no oye attorney general at the time yetua Wyoming the last tranche of his money December 2010 na attorney general Matiamidu etra attorney general's department over 1.5 years na assembly edaho went me anye ho hwe and I get so worried and disappointed in Matiamidu anytime obe ye na adwe so obeka Wyoming assembly winning game I will play. He is just playing to the gallery.
Say.
So we share sa Wyoming assembly ya. Matiamidu watra ho wantimi anye hwe. Assembly beto dwakra ponki ye hwe ho kwan so obetu ho anamo. Winning say application na ye se wakọ amend ni ne keke kan no kra na onye.
Oh. Because maybe no ankasa ne see mu court in person ekoyes ade no
at all. Subsequently we new attorney general Benkumbo ebaye no e na ode sa case ni court om granted no za amendment no you understand
not Martin I filed that answer no or fire no it's
true. So the point must be made
is that he filed the amendment before he went away.
Kaba, but this was after a long time.
But at least before he was fired, no I filed this amendment in that. In fact, na mami betimo reduce to a file. Ansana Martinamidu echo file amendment. Ansana Benkumbo.
That is what I'm saying. So ukai Yoko report na. Yoko report and they say 2 interventions of the president. 1, Bako Ewo Bank of Ghana. And Omuja is Kanutria. and a second one court ni rule and no catch a bet mode say monko contested omo court ni omo partial stay of execution say mo omo ntweskano. So the writ was already in court. So what I say, and Matthew Amidu etna ho 1.5 years. Writ that ho say mamum tiesika we na asem no munhwehwe mu ye na munfa ne da ho no mo and enkoto baby eda. And Matthew Amidu sat down 1.5 years. Went to me anyway. So how can we believe Martin Amidu right now after sitting down 1.5 years went to me anyway? How can we believe you right now? Why should we follow Martin Amidu? Why should anybody take Martin Amidu serious?
State prosecutors, more lawyers in the middle in their affairs.
Martin Amidu is bitter simply because he lost his position. And a wounded lion, clearly you can see, will say anything just to ask.
Martin Amidu is a wounded lion.
He is a wounded lion. To beef up his image, no be who say no, yeah, the pan pamono. Meanwhile, it was gross incompetence for him to have sat down, said such an issue. Say near the rate akoto. Now what trial office 1.5 years. Now went to me and it gross incompetence. You understand? So I no problem me Martin Amidu. Like I will never comment again on this matter.
Really?
Because it doesn't help my image. Seriously.
So why a juma baby da? Na say ohun said baby a niema keka kwade ni nko ya unkasa.
And it doesn't help his image at all. 1.5 years, rate that went to me and who she ankoye. Now Obetra say you are a citizen vigilante, and you are vigilante, and you are a very blind vigilante. You understand? 1.5 years. So Martin Amidu lacks the moral authority to talk about this matter.
For CPD
but member many.
Now this CPD no remu aba be no.
Same way abe crucial because political party be wo memu hanomo. MPP4 woman message for 2012 elections.
Omuni message be.
So they thought they have landed a bonanza. Woman the campaign. Until say omu party for any bebre din piepie mu say obi amu agis kaka krebi wo yo me ho
and say assembly
court. The
police have discharged
my brother, why you
the police is
police
has he been discharged?
He has been even told that he can go home. They have no more questions if they do.
Lawyer, I'm so disappointed.
Because I know sir he was bailed, but also a discharge now.
I am so disappointed in lawyer Michael Kwe. She said, police for judges. Minya was a police for
that's what you charging. That's what you said.
No, but also can see a discharge.
No, he has been the police have told him that no further inquiries. If they have anything,
lawyer,
that's not a discharge.
That's
not a discharge.
He has not even been charged in the first place.
That's not a discharge.
Lawyer pan I will cast
Peter to asuna for CPD room you need maybe for CPD room
lawyer ha me but I'll move on. What the point I would want to make is say MPP4 ehun say omo krapo wo mo ye victims e was asem we mu yes wo yo me asem ni nti no omo push forward omo announcement of running mate and they have realized say wo yo me asem no Asema Ghana for who's a president. It grab moral high ground no in this matter. President has taken the steps that they expected him to take. So a lot of people are excited about the NDC government and Anokrapo we need more sympathy and more votes because it could see a baby Emreswa to say President Kufuor Emreswa. I don't think they would have taken the step. Okay, I say almost say Office of Accountability. Office of the president to cover up on more crimes and then
it was to check after people in office.
Yes, after
not to cover up.
Yes, after Arnes Kubeli Kiomo kickback and Yaman and
kickback as
kickback. Monsieur Beliki or
legal suit to be
oh Kaba Messi Kaba
also on cancer
Kaba Menkasa or say kickback. Messi only ki or kickback so it's my own claim say kickback but okay Bisa. So what the point I would want to make and they say same way, it has fallen flat on his face. In fact, it has fallen flat at first examination.
Okay.
And Abain 821 among passing no crebi a woman or modi betoga. Na ahokeka a ewa attorney general ho e was same way mono. Kaba, it is not true. say attorney general twetwe ne nase was so
no, but a judge has a cause to complain why state prosecutors and handles our case.
But that brings me to the matter. Because it is a political matter, no. Now MPP4 a pushy agenda, no. It is important to reveal, say, judge now what assembly so no. Justice Ajat Nasa, or your former MPP parliamentary candidate for Kratche in 1996. You can go to
the judge sitting on the
I'm
case.
I'm telling you, former MPP parliamentary candidate for Kratche. On the case in the so.
So
I will
from
not
96 to today.
Barbara Akayinsu the tickets.
Oh.
Barbara Akayinsu.
Judge not
yes.
Okay, let me just quickly.
You can go. You can
I'll
go.
cross
Justice Ajat Nasa, parliamentary ABF no more yin free so no more do be for there. But the judge who started the case was Justice Ajat Nasa, MPP4 parliamentary candidate for Kratche. You understand? So when he makes this particular comments, I will not be surprised at all. But what I would want to say is say Ghana form to about 2012. And you what me? 18 on Becca say oh President Mills hospitals are wo see amom. More Karaga. More Pandai. More Lambusi. No omu hospital that. Sisi amene wo kase omu new polyclinic. Bekwai hospital. Omu takwa omu takwa hospital. I don't think say wo me be inti na omu kwa omu bega say womu nto aba
for CPD no room na
omu nto aba Emma president again moving to CPD assembly. I think say it's a grand ploy again by the MPP no to bring this judgment death matter again to the fore and make a lot of noise about it. Na said the Emeka aye no judgment death enye sike bia ye see e bia my kokwe lawyer oye nice man nti aban etua ne sika no judgment death yesika obi dwen say aban ne afakwati kwan bi so a ode ne court ema aban ne bu say muntua sika yi mani pawe enti sa 94 million judgment death asemi a omoka for CP akọ through the due process na o ka say minority say chief of staff actually letter about say wonim sika no hu bia yemusa say what was the content of the letter say wonim sika no hu bia judgment death say ye the budget ba cabinet ministry of finance any omu team no eye budget say o because ye beto be 549 million judgment death no afi we ye betua 250 million it is 250 million cabinet mu approve my cabinet approval it is up to ministry of finance and the attorney general to disburse the money as to say kaba wona ye do ka 2 million wakoje wo de ye bia Michael Kwedie no enye too serious nti ye fa ne de ne nto nche na omo interest no akru ntem no ye nti omo ntem. That is the job of the attorney general and the ministry of finance.
The chief of staff throw letter come
the chief of staff throw letter no on kase na enye chief of staff na ye the minister of finance enye on the trace can no, I mean, this is common knowledge.
Oman kasi yenkobisa finance ministry. Omsi yembisa mami beti modidi.
No, but she was the attorney general at the time. She makes the request for Ministry of Finance to pay. You understand? So it's just so simple as that. There is no way chief of staff every single transaction says Ministry of Finance kasi we na ye pese ye top pure tobacco na chief of staff assign na Ministry of Finance akoto and ye pese ye top computer na chief of staff assign. Then I mean eduma be na nka obeye office of the president. Right. You understand? So omo approve budget now. It is up to the Ministry of Finance to do the disbursement. So say chief of staff etroko say he doesn't know about say ye tua judgment debt ama CPA. He's right because no town ka say oh munko tua we ma CP munko tua we ma woyome munko tua we ma kwaba muntua we ma kwakudua muntua we ma Jacobe Chebilante anaze ne kekeka ho. You understand? So the point must be made very 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 clear.
Lawyer me tell judgment debt woyome CP yemfa mom ne enko.
Yo judgment debt in some they are very simple, but you know to attempt it so describe what a judgment debt is. And he's right. Judgment debt out there court are judges in farmer. But the Woyome money was not a judgment debt. It was not a judgment debt. Let me explain it. I've agreed because with your definition.
Judgment, also, we are judgment
debt.
Now, near more lawyer for my friend, default judgment and any judgment.
Maybe. Let me explain it. And I'm aware. Case no call court no. Now, a buying NDC a buying almost your money case. So he was given the award. And later no. Omo ba say omo case. Intino judge na say muntumi enka say enemo case enemi case. Na some from so am aye intino NDC government from so intino. Sika yina ye nche humiesa. 17 million. And your judgment debt. Ye fa mano. So lusu cry no crowd back. Not 34 million akano. Let us stay that money till we no pending the final determination of the matter. Chese ye di asem no e court area. Na me judge no ma chese e sky de be ma wo yume ana e sky yan fama no. E wona me che me nua. Omo free court no. E na betty mode. E koye out of court settlement. Oni wo yume ene ne nkro for court na ase. E na omo ye den. Omo penny so be trade scan. And they never went back to the judge for it. That's why Martin Hamidou could not go to court. Because no, do you know that? No. Wait. You don't do this. Let me ask you a question.
Oh, interrupt you.
What's the sequence? Let me ask him that which court ordered the rest of the 34 million to be paid?
17 and man.
No. That question no. I also took an answer.
But 17 no ID kind of man. No.
Court system of a man.
And no there.
And do a judgment debt. Good, Debbie. But Sikano man on 51.
What kind of mischief is this?
Me what? It may be sad to say 34 million na kana court say mo fa mo Santoso. Na 17 in cry no man say our debt be also could because attorney general penny so be chase cano. And I was san adwin into a hano. I didn't attorney general company so say omo de ne ka. I only contract. So it's the first mistake the government made. In any case, 34 million na can me say cover. Court be ne catch NDC so mun chase cano. Which court? No court. They went and sat down, had arbitration. That arbitration was headed by Mr. Kwawono. Kwawono has done nothing wrong. That's why he's an arbitrator. And then they decided to pay the 34 million without going to court. And you come and sit here and say it's a judgment debt. It's not a judgment debt.
Okay, just quick information. Judge, now say anything. Justice
Judge Nassam.
Nassam.
Yeah,
Nassim.
Yeah.
Correct. Because as at 23rd May, this Manjo Online publication, or say the sitting judge in the controversial judgment debt saga paid to National Democratic Congress financier Alfred Agwesiwome is disappointed at the slow pace at which the prosecution is handling the case. Judge John Ajat Nassam of the Financial Court Monday asked the prosecution to wake up its mandate of prosecuting serious offences. You are correct.
Candidate for MP.
You are correct. But that's what I don't know about.
Yes. In fact, to be honest, if you are talking about that court, then it's correct. But